Hello once again, it's me, funkdoc, and we have a 3-player game in Italy, which is with moderately priced connections, yellow, red, and purple. So we have a mixture of really cheap and really expensive here. And it's going to be me against Daroj and a new player to this channel, KaZaRooN. KaZaRooN has played this game a decent amount before on here, but has a has a win rate that's not terrible, but clearly I would suspect is a player that's still learning the game, so they might be kind of a wild card here. Oh, they just said they played Italy for the first time. Hey, okay. Well, have fun. Yeah, I love Italy. I'm a fan of this map, especially when we get the some of the more expensive regions like we have in this game. I'm not as a big a fan of Italy when everything is cheap, though. I will definitely bid 7 for the 6 plant here. So, starting plants become a little tricky on here. I personally would go with like the 3, 4, and the 6. I think would be the best starting plants here. Yeah, and I'm just reminding KaZaRooN of the rules of how many cities it takes to trigger step 2 and how many to end the game. Okay. So I think we bid for... Oh, no, KaZaRooN? Okay, KaZaRooN actually makes a good bid there. I don't think I'd pay 9 for it necessarily. For the 6 plant. Oh, daroj actually pays 9. Okay. Okay, I'm happy to see that. Sure. I think KaZaRooN, I suspect, will pass now. Or maybe they might be kind of mind-fucked by the novelty of Italy since they haven't played this map before and kind of panic and overvalue the 6 because of that. But we'll see. It's getting expensive enough that I think most likely they should pass here. There it is. Okay. My idea now is, I think I'll put the 4 up for bid and see if KaZaRooN puts in any bids on it. If they're used to other maps, they might just bid for the 4 out of habit. Although I wouldn't necessarily mind getting the 4 at cost either, if that were to happen. If KaZaRooN clicks this at all, I pass and happily take the 3. Alright. Just, hopefully the speed... There we go. There we go. Thank you. I'm still fine with getting the 3 at cost here, even though oil's more expensive to start. Anyway, I think my build here is going to be one of these twins. For sure. Because I want to get in the middle of the map. Because there's an affordable jump somewhere or other, no matter how people build around me here. So I'll take my chances with this. Oh, there's jbode in the chat. Hi, jbode. I guess you still haven't gone to bed yet. Bode's in China, so it's past 1 in the morning where he's at. So, I don't know why you're still here, but hey, welcome. Yeah, the four plant is worth a lot less in Italy because of how much more expensive coal is. And also, again, you know, as I always like to harp on, 4 is quite a bit weaker in 3-player because you get less of a turn order advantage from it. Hopefully the game will speed up once Kaza decides on their opening build here. Okay. That's an interesting spot. Well, this is actually good for me because I can either go north or I'll have south. Daroj should probably build somewhere around here, I'd expect. Force me south, I think, is the move. Kind of an unusual start from Kaza there. I mean, this is the cheapest route into the west coast there, but that's still not a lot of cities. And you have to pay a little bit to jump into any of these from Firenze. It's okay though. Yeah. I think Daroj should build 2 cities because he's going to be stuck up top of the turn order anyway with the 6, since the rest of us only built 1 city. They'll have the highest numbered plant. So they should build 2 cities, and I think San Marino and Ravenna would be the build. Actually, no, wait, Bologna. Bologna, Ravenna, I think, is the build for Daroj here, which is cool for me because then I can... Ooh, no, Daroj goes south. Ooh, I think that's a big mistake. I think that's a big mistake. You want to go north for the cheaper cities early in the game. That's my thought. So I definitely build... So I'm guaranteed to get Ravenna on turn 2. Which is important. And then from there, it's, you know, not too expensive to jump in anywhere else in yellow here from Ravenna. So 50 is going to go under the deck. And 50 and 15 were the plants drawn. Yeah, Bode's offering his thoughts in the chat too, so he would have done Ancona and then jump into Ravenna for his start in Daroj's position. This is interesting. There's a lot of things you could have done there. Anyway, I'm obviously not going to buy the freaking 9. Ooh, 11 comes in. That's pretty awful. That's really awful, actually. Well, now we have to bid on the 10, that's for sure. I'm now very, very thankful that Kaza did not buy any extra coal with the 4. That's going to make it cheaper for me here. Now I pass on the 10 because I can take the 5 here. Yeah. All right. Do I buy an extra oil? I think the answer is yes. That might have been a mistake to buy this much extra resources, though. I mean, Kaza's going to get Bologna next. That should be the obvious build. See, with 15 being there on the market, that made 10 worth less to me, so I was happy that Kaza was willing to bid, what was it, 14 or whatever, for the 10 plant. And now I get bottom. I get to be bottom. So this is an interesting play. I willingly gave up the 10 and bought a almost strictly worse plant. Just for turn order purposes. Ooh, 15 and 16. I kind of think I have to pass on the 13 here. Daroj arguably should have bid on 13. Arguably. Ooh, 17 in. That could make 13 pretty good. Problem is 13 is just not a good fit for me right now. And I think I'll actually put in a bid on 15 here. And I have to jump to Modena. Ooh, bid 17 for it. Okay. Yeah, I'll give that up now and take 16. Sure. Because now coal should get more expensive. Actually, let me do this. Modena. Leaves me with 10. So I can actually do it this way. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. Anyway, I jump into Modena now. Because I have to attack coal. I have to attack coal as much as possible. And Modena is important because it gives me more connections compared to Ferrara. Daroj jumps into Ferrara. Okay. Kaza's really getting fenced in here. So now you can see that the price of coal is going up, so I'll be happy with my 16 in the long run, I think, because there's going to be more competition for coal. Yeah. And what's nice about making Daroj pay for 15 is that he's not using the 6 this turn. Nobody's going to buy a plant next turn, I'd expect. So... Actually, Kaza might buy the 11, maybe. Ooh, 12. Yeah, that's... the hits just keep on coming. It's one of those games. One of those games, I see. The problem is, daroj easily has the best plants of anybody at the moment. So now, daroj in this position... I expect him to build Pescara next turn. There it is. There's the 11 for Kaza. Okay. Forgot to mark off 26. I'm just glad nobody bought the 12 here. Yeah, I mean, daroj is going to build to 5 this turn one way or another. So wait, Kaza bought the 11, but then did not buy uranium this turn. Sure. And at least Kaza bought extra coal now. Attack me a little more. I'm saving this coal for a rainy day because I do have the 3 plant that I'm going to replace whenever I get the chance next. So I can afford to hold on to that coal for a while and wait for an opportunity to use it. Yep, there's Pescara. Yeah, I'll go below daroj in turn order. That's fine. I'm taking chances here with Kaza building into my stuff, but we'll see. And I expect Kaza will pass too. Yeah, 27, okay. Well, now we're starting to get somewhere finally with this market. I mean, assuming Kaza builds this turn, then I'm going to build a 4 just so I can burn some of that coal I was sitting on forever. I'll buy 3 oil now. Anyway, I'm going to make oil a little more expensive for Daroj here. I'm going to disincentivize him from buying oil, so that's good. That's why I bought the 1 extra oil there. Make oil cost 6 for Daroj, make him not buy extra. Kind of disincentivize that for him. My hope is that Kaza builds West Coast. Nope. Building into my shit. I see how it is. I see how it is now. I think I go bottom here. I just have to build 1. Yeah? So... question is, which one do I take? I could take the expensive one now. That's probably best, I guess. Yeah. Expensive as it is, I'll do this here because Foggia just controls the rest of purple. It gives me options to break a stall if I need or whatever. So I get bottom in the turn order now. I think. Or at least good enough because... Ooh, wait, Daroj might not build, actually, come to think of it. I just assumed Daroj would build to 5, but I don't think he will now. I miscalculated this. I probably should have just not built again. And if 22 stays on, that's okay. Like, 16 and 22 is a pretty solid combo. I can go for that. I mean, Daroj is not going to build now, I suspect. He's bottom in the turn order as of now, and if he built, he would go all the way up to the top. He'd have the higher numbered plant than Kaza with 5 cities. He builds... Ooh, yes. Wait, what the heck was that? That was interesting. That was not a play I saw coming. I thought daroj should have not built there. That seemed like the clear play to me. Alright. Okay. 22 stays on. There's 31. Alright, I'm glad to be at the bottom here. Alright. There's a chance I get 26 out of this. So unfortunately, I don't think I can bid on 22 here. 22 goes pretty well with 16, but yeah. I'm really glad I got daroj to make this weird jump here. Interesting play. Did not see that one coming. I mean, I'm not really going to go for Napoli now anyway. The daroj's weird jump there kind of cut off the value of that. There's 24. 24 is not going to be super hot with 6 being in use right now. So I definitely pass on this. That much is obvious. Ooh, okay. Kaza passes. Okay, that's probably the right play. Let me eat 24. So I think my move now is just build to 5. Yeah, I'm kind of stuck doing this. Nobody else has oil now, too, which is cool. Arguably, daroj should have replaced the 6 instead of the 9. I mean, yeah, because of 24 being very likely to be bought. Yeah. Kaza's in a surprisingly good position now, I do have to say. Although, 22 is probably going to work out well, unfortunately. I'll go for that. I do think it's probably on daroj to break the stall now. He bought that trash, so he's under pressure to use it. Which means he needs to build to 6. Yep. If I were him, I'd just break the stall if I were gonna... If I was gonna build to 6, I should just break the stall now. Bode DMing me advice there. I'll burn this other coal that I have. 26. All right, let's go. Let's go, baby. Now we're going to have a fight. I think I'm under a little more pressure to bid for this compared to some of the other players. Because, you know, the others have better kind of support plants compared to me. 13 and 22. A lot of value in those green plants right now. I do think I pass on this, though, because we're mostly through the really bad plants right now. Mostly. So the market should pick up speed. Plus, the thing is with me, I can build to 8 and break a stall this turn. Just fire everything. I can do that. Like, my plants are built to make a bunch of money now and then try for a better plant after breaking the stall. Yeah, I should be able to build to 8. Barry, Brinsey, and Roma. Oh, it's one of those duds, though. Kaza's looking really, really good now, I have to say. Kaza's looking really good. Replacing the 11 already is not a good sign, though. Yeah. I'll buy one extra trash here. I don't need to buy a second because daroj... Because if we're going to break a stall, daroj should be replacing the 6 one way or another on the next turn here. Let's make sure I got this right. Yeah, I can do this. I can do this thing. I'm just burning coal to attack the other players here. I technically lose a little bit of money from running 2 coal on the 5 plant, but it costs the other players more in the long run. Kaza is also making a mistake storing coal on the 10, because that's the next plant to be replaced. So they either have to replace the 13, which is bad, or waste resources, which is really bad. So, yeah. Oh no. Oh no. There goes my stall breaking plans. Shit. This is actually bad. You know, never mind. If they don't build West Coast, I still got this. It actually will be cool is if they built a 7. Kaza. They build a 7. I can build to 7 and run my stuff. Okay, they don't. This is tricky now because, like, no, I can. I think I still have to build to 8, right? Or do I make? Yeah, because I can run all my shit here. Hold on. That leaves me with 7. Leaves me with 6. So this is the cheaper route to go this way. Oh no. Yeah, that's $1 cheaper. I think I just do that, I guess. I'm so spread out all over the map, I should be able to build somewhere or other in step 2. Clear 2 plants off the market. I think that benefits me the most. Ooh. You know what I'd do here, actually? You know what I'd do here? I think I will go with 27 over 28. This may seem strange, but there is a reason for it. Reason is this. First of all, turn order tiebreaker, since 28 will likely be bought by somebody on this turn. $19, one of the few remaining major duds. The other thing is, with me already having a 4 capacity plant, with me already having a 4 capacity plant, it doesn't really benefit me to get another 4. I feel like I'd rather just stay at a lower number of cities and try to play the turn order game. That's my feeling here. Kaza, I feel, has to pass here. Kaza should pass and just build to 8, burn the coal. Yeah, do that. Because if you pass, you know Daroj is buying 28. Daroj is definitely buying 28. Meanwhile, I'll have a decision to make. I will have an important decision to make. Ooh, Kaza actually goes for 28. Well, honestly, that's a better plant than 21 at this point. It does drive up my oil, though, which is painful. We're already getting to step 3, by the way. Since we're going to go to step 3, I don't need to store any extra oil because 16 is definitely getting replaced on the next turn. The market is not going to be great, although there is a 7 plant for me, so that's good. $27... Really, 27 is just 2 turns for me to make money. That's my problem, so... I'm glad Daroj is building above me, though. That makes me feel a lot better about building to 10 here. Because I do need to make money. There's a lot of pressure on me in that regard. I think ultimately Daroj is going to win this game, though. Yeah, I think I build a 10 here. Or stay bottom. I feel like staying bottom is the better play. Yeah. This is what we do. So I don't even get full value from 27, unfortunately. Buying that might have been a mistake. Yeah, 27 was probably a mistake. Alas. Well, we bid for 36 now, that's for sure. Daroj and I are both in the position of needing a 7. I still feel like ultimately Daroj is the favorite to win this game. Cole stayed pretty cheap throughout. That's what happens when 20 and 25 aren't in the game at all. I think I pass on this now. Yeah, 15 definitely paid off over 16 in the long run, sadly. I thought 16 would, but yeah. Yeah, ultimately Daroj is going to win this game. I have to buy... Ooh. Okay. What all is even in the game here? 30 and 38 both in. Ugh. I will bid for 31. I was going to say, I'll bid a little bit for 31. Now I get a decision to make. Like, this sucks. I mean, Daroj just wins the game now. It's just money for me, man. Money is my problem right now. I'm stuck doing this. I'm stuck doing this. It sucks, but I am stuck doing this. I built Ferrara, Ancona, Brincy. Since those are my last good, like, non-step 3 spots left. Not much better I can do here. I mean, money-wise is the thing. Like, I can't really block Daroj's builds is the problem. Kaza needs to build West Coast. Because I'm not even going to be able to end the game next turn. That's why I bought 44. There's the West Coast build I was looking for. We'll be stuck up top next turn, which is not great. I could go for 38 to replace 24. That'd be fine. Didn't even see that dropped. Really good 6 capacity plants left, though. 50 and 39. But I do think that regardless, Daroj is just going to win the game next turn. Meanwhile, I'm stuck at the top of the turn order. Alas. I should just pass, though. I have 30 came. That was plant that came. Okay. Yeah, there's just no way I win. I expect Daroj to end the game this turn, and I'll just get second here. So I feel like this game came down to Cole staying cheap throughout. Like the 15 versus the 16 decision for me. Well, there's one of the duds, at least. No way I can win next turn, unfortunately. Because, like, even if there is a next turn, daroj just gets to 18 easily. The 7 plants are all gone. There is no 46 in this game. I don't know, maybe I gave up 38 a little too easily, but yeah. Alright. daroj trying to decide clearly between 30 and 40 here. And I think the answer is 40, actually. Even though it's a much more expensive plant to start than the 30, you're paying 40 compared to 30, obviously. It uses one less resource, and resources are not going to be any more expensive. I guess it depends on whether Kaza buys trash on the 38, though. Which they might. But yeah, I think 40 is overall the answer here. 32 actually would have been better for daroj if he just... assuming he's going to end the game this turn. Kaza actually had a good start in this game. Their problem just ended up being overpaying for 26 and getting kind of not doing the greatest in the builds. Like, okay. Yeah. Ultimately, yeah, just 15 versus 16. 15 ended up making so much more money than 16, which does not usually the case. It just worked out that way here because of 20 and 25 not being in the game at all, and 21 not showing up until the very end. I mean, until like the very end of the deck, like right before step 3. All that stuff combined meant that Cole stayed cheap. It's one of those things, I don't really regret it. It just happens every now and again. It's just, it's much, much, much less common than this game would suggest for coal to stay that cheap compared to oil. It's funny, my plants look so much better on paper compared to everyone else's, but it was how late I got them that was the problem, and also the capacity not being enough for this point in the game. I just didn't have the money to get more, though. Like, I bought 44 because I did not have the money to make use of other plants. What is Kaza gonna do? I think the only question left now is whether Kaza finishes above me. But I have a suspicion they won't. This is the risk we run with we run with newer players, I gotta say, that games take this long. There we go. So, daroj is on a call. Okay, I think that's going to be game over then. The nice thing is I should get a safe plant next turn no matter what. There's 50, 30, 32. All those should be safe for me if I build. Daroj says he's poor, but I doubt he's as poor as me. Okay. Well, I think it's in my favor to build to 13, and that's it then. No point in blocking Kaza, I think. So... the fact that we get a second turn out of 39 makes me happy with that choice to bid for that. It's going to end up making more money compared to... even for the price I paid for it, it'll make more money compared to 40 at cost, I think. I have to stay below daroj in order to impact resources. But yeah, daroj just gets to 18 this turn. Come to think of it, I should have built Pescara. Dang. That was a mistake on my part, not building that. Yeah. Ooh. Ooh. My hope is, I think the only way I can win this now is... oh, daroj passes. Okay. I think 30 is the play for me. It's going to end up... no, I don't think so. Yeah, 30 worked out to being slightly cheaper for me than 32 there. I definitely made a mistake not building Pescara, though, now that I think about it. I won't have a lot left at 17. I mean, if it was that close for Daroj to buy a plant and get to 18, he's going to beat me on money. It's still his game, I think. Unless Kaza can actually get to 18. I don't know what Kaza's thinking about. Just buy your 2 oil and your 3 trash. There's no reason to do anything else. Don't buy extra. Don't buy extra. God. Kaza, you're... Why are you doing this, Kaza? Yes, please, go, Kaza. So yeah, in that spot, buying 30 to run for 1 turn worked out to being slightly cheaper than the 50. I paid 30 for the plant plus 18 for the resources, so yeah, 48 versus 50. That was my thinking there. Ooh, you might not build Pescara, actually. Because there's Ravenna up here. Hope he sees Ravenna and not Pescara. That's what I hope Kaza sees. Build Ravenna, don't build Pescara. Damn it! I mean, I don't think I win anyway, but that's kind of annoying. It's my fault, though. I should have built this last turn. Alright. And I think these have to be my last 2 cheapest here. Is these... Wait, actually, hold on. I know, that's the same. Okay. It does block Daroj a little bit. We can do this. Oh, no, shit. I have that for 20. Shit, that's right. Okay. Well, glad I didn't... I was thinking about building Roma, but Daroj ended up not building there anyway, so it's fine. So I get second as expected, yeah. Wow, not by as much as I expected. Okay. So I played really well in the end game, I feel, aside from... Well, I don't know. I maybe could have gotten to 18 if I fought harder for 36 or 38, but probably not. Anyway, good win to Daroj, and I'll see you later.